Well, the forthcoming videos are about a stereo that I picked up today. And this one was a little bit of a sad case. The reason being is it had been left out in the rain. But the components inside were really nice. It's still in good shape. Matter of fact, I believe it's a Magnavox Imperial, come to think of it. I haven't really looked at the chassis or anything yet, but I have tore it apart right now because the cabinet was pretty much wrecked. And I still have most of the cabinet on hand, but that's going to be chopped up. It had let's say like it had particle board floor in it, but it had solid wood walls and kind of a solid wood ceiling. Well, the solid wood walls and ceiling, they survived the rain pretty well, but the particle board floor did not. So that's the only reason that I scrapped it, pretty much. Anyway, the forthcoming videos will be about what I did and kind of how I did it. I saved every electronic piece or electrical piece that was in there, and most of the screws and knobs are accounted for also. So that part's good, and really what I'm thinking of doing is selling this on eBay as parts, because the chassis and such, they didn't really get wet or anything because the house around it protected them, basically. I think the speakers got just a tad wet, but they might be alright once they dry. We'll see. Who knows? But the horns in this one, I've never owned a console that's had horn speakers in it, or any kind of speaker setup, so I might do something with them. Who knows? But anyway, on with the show. Look at this sad sight. Sitting out in the rain. This good old Magnavox has horn tweeters on it. Sitting out in the rain. Okay, so here's the deal. I asked them if they'd take $5 for it, since it'd been rained on, and they took me up on the offer. Most of the inside is still dry, thank the Lord. So, really my thoughts on this, as you can see the particle board crumbling down there. My thoughts on this was to take it apart and put it for sale on eBay or something like that, make a few dollars out of it, because I am a little tight on money right now. This thing's, I believe this was the Imperial line. I think so. I think it says on the record changer. I got in a position where I can't really see it. Yeah, it says Imperial Micromatic on it. So that's what that deal is. It's too bad this thing got wrecked like it did. Matter of fact, most of the part that got wrecked was this particle board down through here. But I don't have room for it in the house, and I couldn't stand to see it rained on out there. It's supposed to rain all day today. It's still going pretty good, and it rained fairly hard last night too. So I don't know if it was sitting out last night or what. But yeah, I would say that's probably the multiplex or maybe power supply chassis. Yeah, but you can see the particle board's gone. Oh well. So I believe what I'm going to do is salvage whatever I want out of this and maybe put the cabinet up free for hauling for a few days or something in the trader or whatever. and we'll think of an idea or two, more or less. I bet you anything it probably works really good, and probably what's wrong with it, if anything, is capacitors. I don't know about the tubes. I have no way of testing tubes yet, so that's another thought. So anyway, I salvaged this old console, and maybe you sort of get a look at what the front was like. Yeah, most of the real wood part is still solid. I did not get injured by breaking the 5U4. I don't know why I said that like that, but I did. I bumped it into something, is what I did. Okay, I accidentally ended the line, end of the line, the 5U4, by bumping it. But, oh well, I believe I'll be okay. You can see where that tube goes, it's right there. The elements are still there. Here's what the bottom of the socket, the console looks like right now. I haven't got to the speakers on this side, and I haven't got to the tuner assembly yet. Alright, I sit here and splice those videos back together and what have you, and got a little bit of wind to myself because I am a little tired right now because I have completely disassembled the tuner and such right at the moment. There's no electrical or electronic components left inside the cabinet at this time. So for right now, I'm going to say thanks for watching, and more to come later. And what's more to come later is maybe some demonstration videos or something. I'll be showing off the parts that I have. So that'll be the more to come later. And until then, God bless.